Hello everyone, and welcome to an all-new Friday Fail, bad wedding planning advice on the internet. I'm Jamie Chang, your destination wedding planning guru and designer of joy here at Mango Muse Events and the creator of Passport to Joy. And happy Friday, everyone! Now, if you're new, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you're an old friend, as always, welcome back. As you all know, the internet is a great place. There's a ton of information, but not all of it is good. And this especially applies to wedding planning, which can just leave you feeling really lost and unsure, overwhelmed and stressed out. And we do not want that. Nope. So in our Friday Fail, I share one item, one topic from a wedding blog, forum, or website, and the bad advice associated, the fail, and then most importantly, helpful professional advice you can use right now, today, in your wedding planning. So today, we are talking about wedding vendors. And here's the question. How do you get incredible service from your wedding vendors? And this is the advice that was given. Offer them a seat at the table. I have horror stories where I was given a single chair in the dark, 4 hours after dinner ended, to scarf down my cold meal alone at a wedding. I also have instances where the couple put myself and my partner at the head table. I was absolutely touched. Guess who got quicker turnaround with extra finished photos? When I find my name on the seating chart at a wedding, I am heartwarmed and quite frankly relieved. As a photographer, it helps to be near the action while I'm eating, so I don't miss a beat. But more importantly, it makes me feel like a friend or family member, encouraging me to give my friend or family level service. When I have to ask the planner where I'm eating and I find out it's in the back room behind the kitchen, I recognize I'm just a staff member. I'll give my most professional staff service, which is totally fine, but you came to this guide searching for above and beyond services, right? Okay. So there's definitely some truth here that's being shared, but also some very bad advice. So let's start with the truth first. Here's the truth. These stories are real. They're real, and I've heard them all. They consist of all kinds of things, from photographers or on-site, any type of on-site wedding vendor, getting a really poor meal, like a super cold, soggy sandwich, or having nowhere to sit, or no table to eat at, or getting their meal so late in the evening that they have to scarf it in 5 minutes in order to get back to do whatever they need to do, or getting no meal at all. And all of these are not okay, because you want to treat your vendors well. Look, they're on their feet for hours, working really hard, and most importantly, they're human. And like all humans, they need a break. And their meal, their time to eat, is not just a time to eat, okay? It's also a time for them to rest. It's also a time for them to recharge. So if you think about it, right, you want them at their absolute best. You want them at their best to capture all your important moments. You want them at their best to get your guests dancing on the dance floor. You want them at their best so that everything runs smoothly and everything's taken care of. And in order to do that, hungry and tired is no one's best. So you want to make sure that you give them a hot meal and you give them some time to relax, because it's really important. But putting them at the head table? No, bad idea. There is a reason why we eat off to the side, or we eat in the back somewhere. And it's because we not only need to eat fast, but it's also because we need a chance to rest and relax. And you just can't do that when you're sitting at a table with guests. You have to make conversation. You have to be a normal guest as well. And that just doesn't work. You can't slouch, right? You can't put your feet up. You can't close your eyes for a few moments if you want to, because if you're sitting at a table with other guests, that's not polite. That's not respectful, right? But if you're off to the side, in the back, you can. Now, it's also fair to say that being near the action is important so you don't miss anything. And this especially applies to photographers, but it applies to other on-site wedding vendors like wedding planners myself. But here's the thing. Everybody needs a break. Everybody. Even your photographer. You need some time when you're not always on. That's the way I say it. When you're not always going and on your game. You need a little time away from that. And it's partially to give yourself a little break, but it's also so that when you come back, when you need to be on in those important moments, you are, because you're able to recharge. Okay, now all of these points are really important, and I think there are definitely some really big takeaways here, which I'll sum up at the end. But there's the big overarching thing which we haven't talked about, and that's this. If your wedding vendor needs to be encouraged to give you above and beyond service, you are hiring the wrong wedding vendor. Look, true professionals, the truth here is that true professionals, people who love what they do, who love their clients, who care about them, they will always go above and beyond, because that's just how they operate. That's how they run their business. That's what they want for their clients, to have the best experience imaginable. So if you have a vendor who needs to be encouraged to do well for you, to treat you well, it's not a good sign. It's not something you want, okay? So here are the big takeaways from today. The first is to treat your vendors well. Remember that they're human, they need a break, they need some time to relax and to eat. Make sure you take care of that for them. But don't put them on the seating chart. Don't put them at the head table. They need some time away from guests, away from you even, to just sit and relax, to eat their food and get them some time to recharge. And then lastly, and probably most importantly, make sure you hire true professionals, people who care about you, who care about your wedding and will do their absolute very best no matter what. If you liked today's video, hit the like button. Check out our other wedding planning videos for even more tips, and hit the subscribe button to make sure you get all the new ones. And if you need help through the entire wedding planning process, check out my online program, Passport to Joy. You can find all the links below, because you deserve to enjoy your engagement, no matter what your budget is. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!